Salut tout le monde.
Salut à tout le monde.
We are here to do a French poem, and I am bilingual.
He is bilingual. And I'm first going to read the introduction.
Okay.
Jacque Prevair exemplifies the multifaceted creative artist. In addition to his wonderful poetry, he was also a gifted screenwriter, collaborating with Marcel Carné in what is arguably one of the greatest films of all times, Les Enfants du Paradis, Children of Paradise. He also wrote the lyrics for the international classic song, Les Feuilles Mortes, Autumn Leaves. Today, Ben and I will read Quand la vie est un collier, When Life is a Necklace. Simple language, profound meaning. And Ben translated the poem, so he did the English version.
And I'm going to do the English version. We're going to read them together so I can show off my gifts. And I know it's easy for me to know some of the other Romance languages if I know French fluently. So here we go. We're going to start with the French. Quand la vie est un collier,
chaque jour est une perle.
Quand la vie est une cage,
chaque jour est une larme.
Quand la vie est une forêt,
chaque jour est un arbre.
Quand la vie est un arbre,
chaque jour est une branche.
Quand la vie est une branche,
chaque jour est une feuille.
So, in English that would be, when life is a necklace, each day is a pearl. When life is a cage, each day is a tear. When life is a forest, each day is a tree. When life is a tree, each day is a branch. When life is a branch, each day is a leaf. And now we're going to do a Spanish poem.
Spanish poet Luis Cernuda was born in the Barrio Santa Cruz in Sevilla and attended the Universidad de Sevilla. And I have to add that my late husband and I had the great fortune of spending a year in Sevilla, and we taught at the Universidad de Sevilla, which was the old Fábrica de Tabacos where Carmen did her thing. Forced into exile by the Spanish Civil War, he lived in the UK and even spent time in Los Angeles at UCLA before eventually settling in Mexico. And as I said, having myself lived in Sevilla for a year, Cernuda's poetry evokes for me his own genius and the timeless, lingering resonance of the city encantadora. So today we will be reading Desdicha, Affliction in Spanish. Ben will read the English version after, I'm not a native speaker of Spanish, but I'll do my best, after I read the Spanish, and this was translated by his father, the late poet Erland Anderson. So I'll start in Spanish. Desdicha. Un día comprendió cómo sus brazos eran solamente de nubes. Imposible con nubes estrechar hasta el fondo un cuerpo, una fortuna. La fortuna es redonda y cuenta lentamente estrellas del estío. Hacen falta unos brazos seguros como el viento y como el mar un beso. Pero él con sus labios no sabe sino decir palabras, palabras hacia el techo, palabras hacia el suelo, y sus brazos son nubes que transforman la vida en aire navegable.
One day he figured it out. His arms were only clouds. With clouds it is impossible to clasp a body or a fortune to the quick. Fortune is round and slowly counts to the summer stars. Arms as sure as the wind are needed, and a kiss like the sea. But with his lips he can do nothing but speak. Words to the ceiling, words to the floor, and his arms are clouds that turn life into a sailing wind.
Merci.
Beautiful.